Hey everyone, welcome back. Have you ever heard of a bush that was on fire but not burning up? Sounds pretty unbelievable, right? Well, let's dive into one of the most miraculous stories from the Bible, the story of Moses and the burning bush. Moses had fled Egypt years earlier after a, let's just say, unfortunate incident involving an Egyptian and an Israelite. He settled in Midian, married Zipporah, and became a shepherd for his father-in-law Jethro. One day, as Moses was tending Jethro's flock near Mount Horeb, also known as the Mountain of God, he saw it. A bush that was on fire but not being consumed by the flames. Naturally, he was curious and approached the bush to investigate. Then, out of nowhere, God called to him from the bush, "Moses, Moses," and Moses, probably a bit bewildered, answered, "Here I am." God told him, "Do not come any closer. Take off your sandals, for the place where you are standing is holy ground." Imagine that. God then revealed himself as the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Moses hid his face, afraid to look at God. God told Moses that he had seen the suffering of the Israelites in Egypt. He declared that he would rescue them and lead them to a land flowing with milk and honey, Canaan. Then came the big moment. God gave Moses a command. "I'm sending you to Pharaoh to bring my people, the Israelites, out of Egypt." Naturally, Moses was hesitant. He asked, "Who am I that I should go to Pharaoh and bring the Israelites out of Egypt?" But God reassured him, "I will be with you." Moses then asked, "When they ask me, what is his name? What should I tell them?" God answered, "I am who I am. This is what you are to say to the Israelites, 'I am has sent me to you.'" This name, Yahweh, I am, signified God's eternal and unchanging nature. Even with all this, Moses still had his doubts. He said, "What if they do not believe me?" God then gave Moses 3 miraculous signs to prove that he had sent him. 1. The staff into a snake. Moses' staff would turn into a serpent when thrown on the ground and turn back when picked up. 1. Leprous hand. Moses' hand would become leprous when placed in his cloak and then be healed. 1. Water into blood. Water from the Nile would turn into blood when poured on the ground. Even after these amazing signs, Moses was still reluctant. He said, "I am not eloquent, I am slow of speech and tongue." God reassured him, "Who gave man his mouth? I will help you speak." But Moses continued to hesitate, asking God to send someone else. God became angry, but agreed to let Aaron, Moses' brother, be his spokesman. Aaron would speak for Moses, but Moses would still be God's chosen leader. Finally, Moses accepted God's mission and returned to Egypt to confront Pharaoh. And that, my friends, is how Moses, with the help of God, set out on the incredible journey to free the Israelites from Egypt, a story of faith, doubt, and divine intervention. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next video.